Hey, what's up? My name is PJ, and in this video, I'm going to take you through a first-person perspective of a gig that I shot over the weekend. I hope you enjoy. This is a gig that I shot on the weekend. It's a pretty small local band and local venue. I've sort of become friends with them just through doing some photo work, and really cool to check them out. And just really fun to get back to sort of like grass level, small room, very low lit, the sort of challenging situations that I used to shoot a lot a couple of years ago. So here it is. It's just me walking through the crowd. Quite a small crowd. The venue is Wrangler Studios in Footscray, Melbourne, Victoria, Australia, world. And thumbs up for leaving the lens cap on. Don't act like you haven't done it. I know you've done it before. So this is me shooting Tom at the back on the drums. Surprisingly, the drummer is has the best lighting out of anyone in the band. The room is very dark, but the stage lights are super bright at the front of the stage and dark everywhere else. So thankfully towards the back, the light falls off a bit, and it's actually some pretty nice light on the drummer. As you can see, I misfocused quite a few times. It looks really bright here in the videos, but it's actually not that bright. When I shoot a drummer, I wait for like the one and, or like the one and up, or basically I want to get the snare hand up in the air. So the left hand of the drummer, I want to shoot it up in the air, because otherwise if the hands are down on the drums, it doesn't look like there's any motion at all. Zan on the bass here, he has some really cool bass moves, and he's also got some long hair that he flicks around, so I was trying to capture that as much as I could. It's definitely one of the more interesting elements, photographically speaking, of the set. There are some times I think when I'm not shooting because I'm just enjoying watching the band. They're actually super tight for a local band. I think they're probably one of the tightest bands of their level in the country, if not the tightest. And their clean vocalist Mitch is on another level. So as you can see on the singer in the front there, it's super hot in the face, like completely blown out. So these photos aren't too special. The face is blown out in that middle section. You either have to stop down the shutter speed or wait for them to step out of the light, like where these photos are now. Just out of the light, the photos are actually pretty good, but you do need the light in the front to focus. That's obviously the hardest. That's obviously the most challenging thing about these venues. These are okay. I'm pretty sure most of these are out of focus though. It's really tricky to know where to focus in this situation. You could try and focus on the guitar headstock because there's a lot of light there obviously, but you're probably going to miss the face. You're going to miss focus on the face 9 times out of 10. So I usually try and get the edge of the face. So now I move around to the front. Obviously you want to try and get pictures of every band member. Once you've got sort of some safe pics of every band member, then you can upgrade. I wanted to get a few more of Sam, the guitarist on the right here. Zan on the bass is obviously very photogenic. He's got a nice green bass and head flick around, so it's pretty easy to shoot him. I don't know why I chose that moment. I think I definitely waited too long. It was either that or I couldn't focus, like just then. Sometimes the camera just doesn't grab focus because there's no contrast. Again, you can't really tell from the video, but it's really dark in there. I mean, I guess you can tell because the video is so grainy, so the camera is working so hard to lift up the light. That's a bit better. Much better from this side of the stage. I think I realized halfway through that I needed to be on this side. I haven't shot this venue for honestly years. I used to take quite a few pictures down at this venue. It's one of my favourite local ones. So some of these pics are pretty good, some of them are pretty soft I think, because I think from memory the shutter speed was a bit low. Actually, the audio doesn't sound too bad on these. Obviously the easy thing is to shoot the front men. They're usually sort of under the lights. They're usually in a pretty good spot. Oh, missed completely. And they're not constricted to the instrument. They're not hidden behind a drum kit or behind a guitar. So they're right out there doing interesting things and pretty fun to shoot. That's all there is. I wanted to keep it short and sweet. I actually only shot maybe 2.5 songs. I think I had around 100 photos in total, and I probably showed you half of those. I cut out a few bits just to keep it short and snappy, and so you didn't lose the will to live watching this video, but the bits that I left out were pretty boring. As you can see, I'm very, very happy to leave in the out of focus and the missed shots, because that all shows what goes into taking these pictures. Most people that do this sort of thing, I think they only show you 1/10 of all the photos. For the bits that I'm shooting, I'm showing you everything, because I'm not perfect, and well, I don't think anyone's perfect. So I think it's pretty good for you guys to see what actually goes in, what sort of ratio are keepers and not keepers. I'm definitely shooting a bit more cautiously now. I did have a tendency to sort of spray and pray a little bit and well overshoot, and that's fine. The end result is usually pretty good, but it does kill it a bit in the editing side of things. It makes you resent having to edit all these photos. So to get them out quickly and efficiently, I think this is the best way to do it. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did and you learned something, give me a big thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.